Being right, we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As y'all already know, it's Smileyy with 2 Y's. If it ain't 2 Y's, then it ain't me. Big purr. If you are new, then hi, how are you? If you're not new, then what's up? What's up, gang? Today, y'all can read, y'all can see, and that's why y'all clicked on this video. Your girl's going to be trying on some makeup. I really don't do this, but I'm buying clothes from Shein, Fashion Nova, getting heels, and all this kind of stuff like that. Like, the tomboy wants to bring the little girl out. Not even the little girl, big girl, period. I'm not gonna say too much because I'm really trying to get into this video. So if you would like to see me do my makeup for the first, second time, then keep watching, stay tuned, and let's get into this video. First thing first, okay, so I know like the basics, but yeah, so today in this video I am going to be following along with a beginner-friendly makeup tutorial by Maya Galore. I will leave a link to her video in the description box below because, you know, give credit when it's due. And sis, I hope I can give you this credit because I hope it come out right. If it don't come out right, it's not you, it's me. Period. And I'm going to be showing y'all the products that I am using while I am doing it or whatever the case may be. The first thing that she did in her video was start off with her eyebrows. Now I picked up this Ultra Precise Brow Pencil by e.l.f. in the shade Neutral Brown. And this is what it's looking like. It comes with a spoolie on the end. So I'm going to take that first to go over, I guess, brush my brows up. Y'all, if you see me doing this, it's because like I know people who be like putting on makeup, so I fake know what to do just a little bit, but like I'm not no makeup artist. I just need to know the basics, you feel me? Okay, moving on. So now I'm going to just go ahead and line the brows in, I guess. I feel like the thing with me, I don't never know like how hard is too hard. Like, this don't even look like it's doing nothing. It's that eyebrow. Period. Period. So I'm clearly messing up. You see, that's what happens whenever I get a little too pressed, because now I just messed it all up. I just had to go in there and mess that up, huh? Alright, you know what? Ain't even gonna stay on that one too long. We're gonna move over to the left side. Oh, I just broke it. Like, did I not get it dark enough or something? Like, what's really going on? Look like a fucking fool. If you're watching this and you're like, what the? Shut up. Don't make me the bed. Cause watch, it's gonna come together real nice, real cute. Wait until I conceal, don't feel. You feel me? Hashtag frozen. Alright. I wonder if that is too dark. So the next thing she did was go in with her concealer, and I'm using some Pro concealer right here in the shade of Warm Honey. So something that I seen her do that I haven't seen anybody else do was put like dots of it underneath her eye, like right here. But I probably shouldn't do this. I'm gonna go with what I know. I'm gonna go with what I know before I start to mess up. I feel like I keep trying to play it safe. That's why I'm not trying to get like too close to my eyebrow. Okay, y'all, so this is giving me enough. I'm going to leave it alone because and then look at that, messing up, Mo. I fixed it. Why she looks soggy at the end, Mo? Like, what's really going on? Let's make it in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the other side. Like, how do y'all hold, like, let me try to look at her form or something like that. Okay, so let me see, like, y'all know that video when he was like, y'all know that video when he was like, I wish I was both-handed. Like, no, honestly, because bruh, I'm about to real life choke myself out trying to do this. Period. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Mo. It's just the hardest thing of my life. I feel like this is why I can't do makeup, because like, you know, when you already got other things going on in your life to like stress over, like you shouldn't be stressing regardless. Pray on it, give it to God, and let it be so. But like, it's other things in my day that I would like to give my time to, and like not like, nah. I almost knocked this ring light out because like, why you not helping me achieve this line, son? I think I came a little bit too low. Okay, that is it for these brows before I start snatching them off. Okay, so after she used her brush, she then went in with her beauty blender. Y'all, outside of that, I want to talk, in the middle of me doing this, I want to talk about like social media and relationships, y'all. Like, I hate it. I don't like how a lot of our generation is influenced by social media. You're not even dating yet. It sucks because like a lot of the standards are being made by social media, but social media is false regardless. Like, anybody can post whatever they want you to see, and then behind the scenes it's something totally different. Like, next thing that she did was went in with a primer. So I'm using NARS Smooth and Protect Primer right here. Like, one thing that I never liked is how, like, with social media, it's all about what's trending. It's all about like what's in, you feel me? Like, BBLs for right now, I feel like that's, BBLs is kind of like transitioning the standards for how a woman is supposed to, you know, how she's supposed to, whoo, this smells so good, how a woman is supposed to look. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody's like, BBLs are starting to make it seem like everybody has to look the same. And to be honest, if you ask me, like, I thought it was for people who were like really, really big and, you know, needed help, you know, like losing weight or, you know, getting rid of that stomach fat or whatever case may be. But now, and you know, of course, like, if you had fat and you wanted to put it and you was small in a butt, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I thought that's originally like just what it was, but now it's like BBLs is becoming the new norm. Instead of like working out and trying to get that body shape that you want, it's like everybody just wants to not work for what they want, I guess, like to a certain extent, because you working to get the money to afford the BBL. But I'm like, everybody's in a rush to start to look the same. To the people who got natural bodies, like, shout out to y'all. You know, keep it going. Don't ever feel like you gotta be pressured to do that, because like I said, social media is all about what's trending. You feel me? So like 4 years from now, BBLs probably won't be it. So then all the people who have BBLs is probably gonna try to get rid of them, and that's gonna be the whole kill. Like, that's why I don't never just try to hop on the wave when it comes to anything. Like, I really hate it. It's becoming a problem in regards to relationships, because now, like, sometimes guys, you feel me, they want to go for the girls who are, you know, slim, thick, and, you know, like, look like the model type or whatever, like the Instagram baddie and stuff like that. Like, you really, like, they'll overlook somebody, you know, that's just, you know, regular or up and down, like, just the normal size. And like, that's too much, like, y'all. And then, like, for girls, it's messing up their mental too, because you thinking that you gotta go get a BBL to get recognized by a man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that social media does to the mind that people don't even see. And some people could be like, oh, I'm not following the trend, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. If BBLs never existed, then what would you be doing? You would be satisfied with your body. You would have to go work out. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to lose some fat off that belly, stop going to Chick-fil-A 4 times a week and sitting on your butt. Period. The next thing that she went into after her primer was her foundation. I do have a tinted moisturizer from NARS. This is in the shade Medium Deep 2. So that's when it comes to females. You feel me? When it comes to males, it's like, oh, if a male, if he don't have, you know, if he don't have X, Y, and Z amount of money, or, you know, followers, and if he doesn't wear designer, or if he can't buy you certain kind of things, then it's like, yeah, it's a no-go. But I'm like, I never like that for anybody. Like, first thing first, what somebody has personally, you feel me? Like, what somebody else has, you know, that really shouldn't matter. I have a round face brush or whatever that I'm going to use to try to blend all of this in, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. But as I was saying, I feel like what somebody else has, you feel me, that really shouldn't determine if you're going to mess with them or not. But if they feel as though if you don't have no money, then they don't want to deal with you, then that lets you know the type of person that they are right then and there. You feel me? Like, no man is really obligated to really do for a female. Like, and that's anybody in general. If somebody decides to do something for you, then let them do that. That's because they want to. But I'm not obligated. I'm not obligated to do nothing for you at all. I'm not your mom. I'm not your sister. I'm not none of that. You feel me? Like, I'm not even your wife. Like, and I really do be feeling bad for some guys, because like some guys are like really, it's probably like some really good guys out here who get overlooked because they not gonna sit around and just you know, like throw money towards a girl, and you know, and they just in a talking stage. Like, I totally dig that. You feel me? Like, ain't no shame, ain't nothing wrong with that. When I'm dating, the least thing that somebody can do for me, like, I really don't be expecting nothing for real, but oh, feed the girl. You feel me? And when I say feed the girl, I'm not even talking about, oh, take me to the most expensive place and all this kind of stuff like that. No, I'm not saying that. You feel me? But no, like, the girl likes to eat. You don't gotta go buy me no clothes. You don't gotta buy me nothing. Bring me home some food and we straight. You feel me? Like, I probably sound like I'm rambling, but I hope it's all making sense. I just don't like that, and I really do be feeling sad for some guys, because it's like I said, everybody is not raised like that. And I be telling people all the time, like, stop thinking that like you're obligated, or like, and then that's another thing, a lot of people be more worried about, your looks. Like, a lot of people is attracted by your looks. They really don't care. Like, it used to be so many people, they used to be like, oh, you cute. Like, they used to DM me and be like, oh, you cute, we should link. I'm 24 now. Even when I was like 17, I always thought, like, I don't get why people always be like, oh, we should link, this and the third. No, we shouldn't. You don't know if I was a killer, robber, Vanessa. Like, you know what? When it comes to social media, like, everybody puts their business out there, you feel me? And how people move, especially like people who are famous and stuff like that, like, how they move is pretty much going to teach people who are weak-minded, you know, like how they should move in their life, you feel me? Like, the whole cheating thing, like, time after one time, it's a no-go. But like, social media normalizes cheating, you feel me? Like, that's there's so many things that are being taught based off of like how other people are living their lives. Like, it's so like, social media can be toxic, especially if you are weak-minded, because you get easily influenced by the wrong things, especially if you're not thinking for yourself. Like, it's too much. So then after that, she went in with her concealers. I also, like, on a real, something that people don't talk about, I feel like a lot of people try to rush into relationships because nobody wants to be single. Everybody's so quick to try to either have sex or just try to make it look like they're not lonely, you feel me? And then it's like, y'all just want to try to hurry up to look like the relationship goes. And then some people get into relationships so that they can, what do they call, sugar honey iced tea on their ex. Like, first thing first, it's a whole lot with that. Like, I feel like a lot of people, before you even start being worried about a relationship, like, where's your mind at? You feel me? Like, you can mess up somebody else's life not being right yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's what happens a lot of these times. Like, a lot of people complain about being brokenhearted, or they complain about, you know, like, people doing them dirty and all this kind of stuff like that. You know, like, for a lot of, and then also when it comes to stuff like that, a lot of people complain, oh, they wasn't the same person, they're not the same from when I first started dating them, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, because a lot of people don't date. A lot of people go from a DM to now we're in a relationship. A lot of people skip the friend phase. Like, I always feel like at first, when you're single or whatever, it's okay for you to talk. Like, when you're talking, you're pretty much becoming friends with somebody. And even if you're not becoming friends with somebody, I feel like it should be talking, dating, then relationship. It should never just be talking and then relationship. Like, no, you know, like, talking is, in my talking phase, I can have options, you feel me? Like, I'm not obligated to just sit right here and talk to you. You know, we are not in a committed relationship. You know, like, who's to say if this is gonna work out or not? Like, you can pretty much say, like, we're friends or we're associates at that point, you feel me? And I can talk to, like I always tell people, and I give them an example, I could talk to like 4 different people at the same time, and it'd be no problem with that, because I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm not dating you. I'm not doing nothing with you other than, you know, having conversations with you, you know, like, getting to know you, figure you out, you feel me? That talking phase, like, that should last however long we need it to last, you feel me? Like, I should be able to know a good amount of stuff about you, you feel me? Like, as we're friends and stuff like that, that's gonna, like, how you move, what I'm paying attention to, that's gonna let me know, like, how you are, like, how you're gonna be in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's another reason why I say it's important for people to get to know the people, be friends with somebody before you just want to hop into a relationship. And people take the, oh, I'm trying to get to know you, like the little simple little 21 questions, which I hate, but the little 21 questions, and then think that, like, oh, that's fine, now we can move forward, and yeah, let's go ahead and take you off the grid because you're not single no more. No, I can't get mad if you talking to somebody else. If I catch you with somebody else and we talking, that's none of my business. You feel me? I'm not your girl, and you are not my dude. You feel me? Like, that's the whole kill. Now, also, when you're talking to somebody, like I said, you'll see, if you pay attention to the people who you deal with. You feel me? Some people act so oblivious, like, oh, like, when they start acting like this, you wasn't looking for it. You wasn't giving enough time for them to show you that that's how they really act. You feel me? Like, you was all blinded by the butterflies. Like, oh, this person is handsome. Oh, this girl is beautiful. Oh, the body. Oh, the style. The everything else that comes with that. Like, that's what you were focused on. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's really no rush, you feel me, to like leave that talking phase. Like, you know, in the talking phase, you decide on if you may possibly want to move to the next phase, which is dating, or if you want to keep them as a friend. But don't never feel like, oh, all because the other person's like, oh, I really like you, or I really think we will work out. Don't settle, you feel me? What you don't like is what you don't like, period. That's another thing that people have problems with now, like feeling like you obligated to date somebody. You're not. And that's the thing, females, if you don't want that person, like, don't be having them do so much. Like, and then that's also a part of the dudes too. Like, y'all be acting like y'all be so oblivious to a girl trying to fake use you or whatever the case may be. No, if she really not banging with you, she really just like, you see that you get the most attention out of her whenever you doing for her, then that lets you know that right there. I just went in with the YSL Radiant Concealer, just a little bit, just a little more, because it was a little bit brighter than the concealer that I did already put on my face. So that's what I'm gonna go back in with. Hopefully it looks good, y'all. Hopefully. By the time you get to the dating phase, you pretty much have your eye on somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of like, now I don't want to talk I don't want to really talk to those other people, because I kind of like want to just focus in on this person right here. You feel me? That's when you are in the dating phase. Like, you can be going out, you can be talking to somebody and going out left and right, but that don't mean that y'all dating. You feel me? You a friend. You feel me? Like, we're not doing nothing but having fun, all that kind of stuff like that. But dating, the difference between dating and talking, when I'm dating you, it's just, I'm pretty much, like I said, I'm soloing it down to you. I'm not, everything I'm doing with you, I'm not doing that with everybody else anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm working, like, you pretty much have the potential to possibly be in a relationship with me. You get what I'm saying? So many people try to get into relationships, and it's a lot of stuff that they have to work on within themselves first. Misery loves company. If you're miserable, you don't know how to deal with your anger. You don't know how to be secure with yourself. You don't even know what love looks like from within. You don't even know how to be content with yourself. How can you go out and then try to be in a relationship with somebody else? There is a lot of people who are out here hurt, you know, from things that they've been through. And it's like they haven't even healed from that yet, but they're trying to get into a relationship with somebody else where, you know, you can't really focus on somebody whenever you're still trying to heal from your own pain. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying that you can't talk to somebody who isn't all the way there, you know, but like, some people realize don't be there and then like keep using their pain or whatever they've been through as an excuse as to why, like, they're not improving right then and there. Like, girl, 2022, you're not the healer. Only God is. You feel me? Like, don't keep holding yourself up or making it seem like you're obligated to deal with somebody and all of the stuff that they're going through. Like, yes, some people, not saying like, oh, everything is just means that you're supposed to just up and leave them, or you shouldn't deal with them because of this, but like certain things, like, nah, if somebody doesn't want to heal at a certain time, let them heal by themselves. But you don't stick around with somebody who is broken because you're trying to, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you mess around, end up breaking yourself down, taking on their demons and all of their issues, and destroying yourself because you're trying to stay down for somebody else who's probably not even trying to grow right then and there. Like, that's another thing. Like, okay, so the next thing that she did do was go in with her powder to set all of her makeup. Now, I do have this setting powder from NARS, but the only thing is this powder is very, like, pale. Very pale. Very, very, very pale. So, when I was in Walmart, I have seen people use this setting powder before. So, and I got this in the shade, Naturally Neutral. So I'm going to see how this works. And I feel like I put too much, y'all. Look at me think I'm doing something. I probably wasn't supposed to put that right there. And this is where it all goes left. I'm going to take this brush that I have right here and dust that off. Go ahead and dust that off my nose. Yeah, I feel like I went left somewhere. So then she also just took it and went over her face lightly. Now I'm taking a smaller brush and just getting at my nose. I'm going to do that on the other side. Okay, you guys, so the lashes are now on, and this is the finished look. So, okay, so now the lashes are on, and I went on and put on a little bit of lip gloss from MAC in the color Boy Bait. So, this is the finished look. Y'all, this is not something. So all of those who actually like put on makeup like every single day, shout out to y'all, because let me tell you, what not could not, like, nah, it never gave. But this is the finished look. Tell me what y'all think. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope you guys like it. If you do like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you do want to subscribe, don't forget to share this video with the person sitting right beside you, because when you share with them, you can watch my video with them, so you will not be lonely. This is probably gonna be like my last time doing this, because like the stress of it, I cannot do it. Like, I cannot. So this is probably gonna be my last time. But yeah, you could comment down below some tips to give me for like future references if I ever decide to do it again, but I honestly doubt it. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias. I will have them in the description box below. I will catch you guys in my next video.
Every place in my